My name is Răzvan Todor. I'm the Vice President of Strategic Partnerships and Alliances at Bitdefender. Bitdefender is a cybersecurity company, a global cybersecurity company. We've been founded more than 20 years ago. We're currently active in more than 170 countries, and we provide cybersecurities to consumers, enterprises, governments, and technology partners, everything. We are an important player in the telco industry. We work with quite a significant number of telco companies to provide cybersecurity for them and for their customers. So Network X is basically a very natural choice of us to be here and strengthen our relationship with our partners, understand what's going on, what are the trends, and find other partners. What I like about Network X is that it's like a huge workshop. So everybody's here discussing ideas, preparing new things to work on. You understand the trends, you understand what each telco is preparing for, what's their vision for the future. And for us as a product company, this is very valuable information because we know how to tune our product strategy to meet their future needs. Because in the end, this is the sweet spot to work on something today that will meet your partner's future needs. So, and I think Network X is really a very, very good event to do that. I think it's a very good, of course, networking event. And it works really well because telco, even though it's a global business, it also feels like a very small family. And everybody knows everybody. And I think one of our success stories is when we were actually recommended to one of our top partners by another partner that we were working with during a Network X event. And instead of us going for that partner visited our booth saying, we talked to the other guy at a coffee yesterday and they recommended that we come visit you. And for us, it was a really big thing because it really smoothed up the talks and everything. And you can feel that you're part of a family. And this goes both ways. I mean, everything can go very easy. Or if you do a bad job, then it's still, everybody knows because you're in the family. But I think this is the charm and also the advantage of such an event. As I said, being here helps us understand what the telcos are preparing for, what their vision for the future is. I think one of the biggest trends that's not this year, it started a couple of years back, is this shift towards the telcos providing more and more services, becoming providers of ecosystems, basically. And I think this year we actually saw that the big players in the industry have already laid the ground. They have already taken very important steps, and they're going into this direction. So for us, it's great news. We're perfectly in sync with our portfolio to go in the same direction. And it has been this type of event, and especially Network X, has been really helpful for our synchronization with the trend. We're spread all over the globe, and we're used to have remote meetings, discussions, and all that. And here is where we establish the personal relation. You meet the person, you kind of understand who they are, you understand the tone of the discussion. And then I think most of the meetings that we're part of are just establishing the human touch, the human connection, and then we say, okay, let's meet next week for an in-depth analysis of what you need or what we offer. But now we already established the connection, and then the remote meetings have a totally different vibe, a totally different tone, and this is what we're taking from this event.